All right, here we go. We're going to show you today how to shave, have a clean shave, because this is a big problem. A lot of people wake up in the morning. By the time they get out of the house, men have about 40 toxicities that they put on their body, from perfumes to whatever they put in their hair, detergents, soaps, just chlorine out of the shower, just a multitude of different things, okay? I'm not even talking about tight socks. I'm not talking about toxic shoes or wearing polyester, okay? But just toxicity. So women, they get hit way harder. They walk out of the house in the morning and they get hit with about 130 to 150 contaminants because of all the eau de toilette they spray on, fingernail polish, hair dye, using all these different types of fragrances, underarm deodorant, whatever the case may be. So today we're going to show you, like I said, we're going to do a clean shave. So what I've got here, I'm using our non-toxic cookware, our Healthy Legend. It's nano ceramic. And we've boiled water. As you can see, the steam coming out of here. I'm just going to show you my lineup here. And I've got a towel in here, and the water's really hot. So we're going to do a steam facelift first. We're going to put steam into the pores, open the pores up. And I've already put on magnesium and coconut oil on my face, but let me show you some of the things that... There's my breakfast tea. Chia seeds, banana, lucuma, yerba mate, silica, magnesium. What else has it got in there? Mint to make it taste good. So anyways, the facial skin is very delicate. So what we're going to do is we're going to heat it up first. I can't shave my face unless I heat my skin up first because it pulls the hair out. It just cuts my face up. So some of the different things we use, and I'll show you later on in another segment. This is raw apple cider vinegar. We use that to put on the skin to be able to open up the pores. I also use straight fulvic acid, as you can see right here. And we use a variety of different oils. This is cacao butter, you can see right there. And this is sacha ichi oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, the magnesium, we'll show you how to use that, living silica. I use also niacin and some essential oils, some food grade hydrogen peroxide, and last but not least, ethylene diamine tetracetic acid to take out some of the heavy metals out of the face that's lodged in through whatever you're using, makeup to anything. Okay, so prop my phone back up here again. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the towel out. Whew, that's hot. And I'm going to squeeze. I'll show you here. I need two hands here, but I'm going to squeeze out the water out of here. And once it's squeezed out, now we're going to soften the face. And so I've already put magnesium on. I put a couple drops of magnesium on my hands, some coconut oil. I rub my face really super good. The other cleaners that we have, from hydrogen peroxide to apple cider vinegar, those are different layers and different departments. So I'm just showing you today, like I said, clean shave. You can see this thing's steaming. Okay, and what I do is I put it on my face. If it's really hot, I give it a couple of movements like that. Make sure my microphone doesn't get wet. And I let the steam go into my face, and I push it very lightly, and it should be really hot, but not hot enough to burn you. And I'll keep this on for, well, until it feels like it's not hot anymore. Usually about 30 seconds. And I'm going to rub my eyes. And this massively gets rid of a lot of different things that live on your skin too. And I'm using just a towel here from Costco. And this is how I am going to shave, by taking off first the first coating. I'm going to watch in a sec. You'll see how dirty that is. Where my fingers were. And you can see the marks. And I'm using the tips of my fingers to be able to squeeze the pores. Okay. And of course I do my ears really good. Inside. Take my earphone out and do this side behind the ears, like Mama said, behind your neck. Okay. And I just took a shower and it's still got some stuff coming out. And what I do is I fold this back up again, squeeze out any excess water that's in here, and I put it back in my little saucepan with hot water. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a squirt of our magnesium. Like I said, not all magnesiums aren't the same. And I'm going to take a little bit of our coconut oil. And this is a centrifuge coconut oil. It's not just cold press, it's centrifuge. And you mix them together and you apply friction like this to be able to get the magnesium and the electrons basically in the coconut oil and the magnesium to be able to get hot. And then you put it on your face, in your ears, and you rub it in really good into your pores. I do a steam facelift every morning, and it does. It wipes the wrinkles out of your face. Now, in order for me to shave, what I'm doing is I'm taking this out of the water. Okay, I'm going to drip out the excess, squeeze it out in the sink, and this is going to go on this part of my face now. And this is where, of course, I'm going to shave. So I'm going to make the hairs soft. And this is going to be a quickie here. So we keep these videos short. I fold the towel in half. You can see it's steamed. And I put it right on my face. Woo-hoo! And I just let the steam. And I, of course, make sure everything that's going to get trimmed with the razor gets super heat. It softens the hairs, which makes a lot of people's skin's bad is because they're scratching their face every day by shaving. And they're putting irritative of different chemicals on their face. All that shaving cream is garbage. Okay, so I'm just infusing the magnesium in my skin right now with the coconut oil, and it's going into the pores, softening everything up. Okay, so usually I'll do that for, like I said, 30 seconds. And I'm going to put a little bit of coconut oil on now, all over. And the secret ingredient is cacao butter. This is your shaving lotion. This is your alternative shaving lotion. So I dip it in the water to make it soft, and I put it over everything. And this works beautifully. And now what I'm using is I'm using a 5-blade. As you can hear, watch. Turn this thing on. It's vibrating. It's one of those vibrating. This blade's 3 months old. Now I'm going to put the blade in the hot water to increase the electrons of the blade so it can actually be sharper. The colder the blade is, the less it cuts. So I put it in there, and I'm going to do the first part real easy. The water is what makes it all glide. So I'm going to dip it in hot water, and all I'm doing is I'm making a downward stroke on everything. And everything cuts like butter right now because it's all soft. It's got coconut oil on. It's got cacao butter on. Okay, so we're just doing straight down cuts. And now I'm going to get it wet again. And I'm going to go sideways. It's good to hold your skin, so I'm going to put the microphone down right here. Should be able to hear it good still. And we go across. And this machine works really good because it vibrates and it cuts the hairs without pulling them. What you're doing is you're trimming with vibration and heat. And so now I'm going to go upward just a little bit, not straight up, but like 45 degrees. And I go slow. And it just, everything I touch with the blade comes off. Same thing. Only takes a few minutes to shave, and your skin stays super soft. And now I'm going to do the final. We're going to go straight up because that's the way the hair follicles are at their most aggressive angle. They point downward. So the first thing what we do is we go straight down, we go sideways, then I go up about 45 degrees, and then I go straight up. And when we go straight up, we go slow. And the slower you go, the more hair you cut deeper. The faster you go, if I go fast, it just rips it, and it's just taking the top surface. So when we go slow, it cuts as deep as it's going to cut. And I can feel it's baby smooth right now. Okay, now I'm going to go the other way up here. Just to make sure everything has been trimmed. And I pull the skin. Remember, shaving just like gua sha. Have to pull the skin. Okay, that's it. That's a clean shave. No chemicals, no synthetics, no cuts. Am I bleeding? No. Super smooth, and I feel around if there's any rough spots. Right here I missed a spot. And that's it. So when I'm finished now, I'll shut this guy off. I just run it under my sink, clean it, I'll wash it off in the hot water again, make sure all the water's off. I put it back in its little container, and this blade will last me months. I don't have to change it all the time. So now what I do is I'm either going to jump in the shower, okay, and take a regular shower, or I'm finished. And I put a little bit of cacao butter on my face with a shot of magnesium, and I use a little bit of silica, and I put the silica in one of the bottles, the empty bottles of fulvic acid. So what I do is I take a few drops, put it in my hand of silica with magnesium, and you can just mix them 50-50. Move your hands back and forth really fast to get the electrons going. And woohoo! Might feel a little tingling anywhere you have any cuts. And this cuts down on all the hair mites. Rub your forehead, your eyebrows, ears. You can even put this in your hair if you want to. As long as your hair's short, it won't get greasy looking. If not, that's your styling conditioner. Okay, and I put the rest of the oil, which is all good oil. And there's the end of my shave. Perfect. No cuts, smooth as smooth, and this is, like I said, one of the simplest things that anybody can learn, how to get a clean, smooth shave. There you go, and that's my morning shave, and then we'll do some other parts now on how to get a a deeper facelift, how to get the wrinkles out of your eyes, how to get this big puffiness out of here, okay? Mine used to be huge right here, and I used the gua sha blade and I gua sha'd all this away little by little after I got it soft. So we'll get into that on another video, but there you go. Have a great time with your clean shave. You can do this for your legs. You can do this for any part of your body that you want to shave. The coconut oil, the cacao butter, and magnesium make everything cut like you're just trimming a forest with the sharpest blade, and you never have to sharpen it up again. Okay, aloha, and there you go. All right, bye.
Important reminder. All information and ideas are for informational purposes only and are in no way intended as medical advice or as a substitute for medical counseling. Earthshift Products, Dr. Robert Cassar, all of their partners, affiliates, and subsidiaries will not be held accountable for the use or misuse of the information presented therein. This information is not intended as medical advice. The authors, publishers, and speakers of this work are not medical doctors and do not recommend the use of mineral-deficient foods, drugs, or medicines to achieve beauty and to alleviate health challenges. Because there is always some risk involved, all persons involved with the development and distribution of this information are not responsible for any adverse effects or consequences of any kind resulting from the use or misuse of any suggestions or procedures described on our website or Earthshift Live radio talk show or therein.